Okay, guys, I wanted to read this over to you guys. I found this article, and I thought it was really interesting because I had never heard about like this before. It says here, ibuprofen linked to male infertility, okay? This was from CNN Health, okay? It says, ibuprofen falls into the class of drugs known as NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Sold under brand names including Motrin or Advil, it is used to treat minor aches and pains and reduce fever. It may be prescribed in stronger dosages. It comes in tablet form as well as chewable tablets, liquid suspensions, and concentrated liquid drops, okay? People who take NSAIDs may have higher heart attack or stroke risks than those who don't, according to the National Institute of Health. The medication can also cause ulcers, bleeding, or holes in the stomach and intestines for some people. The risks may be higher if you take NSAIDs for a long time, are older, or in poor health, and have 3 or more alcoholic drugs a day, okay? Now, I don't get the whole issue just thinking that, you know, we're taking something to reduce a fever and all this shit is you know, it's saying that ibuprofen with male infertility, the widely used over-the-counter painkiller ibuprofen may pose a threat to male infertility, suggests a small study. Researchers found that young men who took ibuprofen in doses commonly used by athletes developed a hormonal condition linked to reduced fertility, okay? Now, you know, who the hell knows how many people out there this affected. Saying here, the study includes 31 men, ages 18 to 35. 14 of them took daily dosages of ibuprofen that many professional and amateur athletes take 600 milligrams twice a day. This 1,200 milligram per day dose is the maximum limit listed on the labels for the generic ibuprofen products. The other 7 men in the study were placed on, the rest of them were placed on placebo, which is just basically a sugar pill, and they don't know that, so, you know, that's why they call it a placebo. Within 14 days, the men taking the ibuprofen developed the hormonal condition linked to lower fertility. If it does occur in men, this condition typically begins in middle age, okay? While it is sure that the hormonal effects in the study, participants who used ibuprofen for only a short time are reversible, it is unknown whether this is true for long-term ibuprofen use. Even though there was a small study and further research is needed, the findings are important because ibuprofen is one of the most widely used medications, okay? And it's saying here that more study is needed to answer a number of questions, including how low dosages of ibuprofen can affect male hormones, whether long-term effects are reversible or not. Advil and Motrin are 2 brands of ibuprofen. The Consumer Healthcare Products Association is a trade group that represents, supplements, supports, and encourages continued research and promotes consumer education on this medication. The safety and efficiency of active ingredients in this product has been well documented and supported by decades of scientific study and real-world use. Okay? Now, I just thought that was interesting, and I wanted you guys to know that this is actually a thing, that ibuprofen could cause male infertility. And whether it's reversible or not is a whole nother, thing. It may not be. So they said that they are doing more, enough! They're doing more tests on, ibuprofens, and basically need to evaluate whether or not this creates any long-term effects, or it could be reversible or not reversible. Kind of crazy to think that just taking a Motrin or 2 Motrins a day can affect your ability to get someone pregnant, or get pregnant for that matter. Because I say, if this can cause infertility in men, that it can cause infertility in women as well. So I'm going to keep updated on this and see what I come up with. Maybe there'll be some updated stuff on it. In the meantime, people, just be aware. And thank you guys for listening. Okay, guys, I wanted to